I hope you're having a great day and I hope you're staying safe at home. Today I want to talk about an Indian superfood that has existed in our country for years and years, and it is also a high protein food. We have a big problem in our country. Most people are protein deficient. And the immediate reaction is to go and buy a protein shake or a whey protein. Well, you can do that if you get the right quality whey protein and you use it the right way. But most people's meals are not balanced. Our meals tend to be more carb heavy and less in protein. We need to understand that protein is the building block of every one of your trillion cells in the human body. If you have a deficiency in protein, nothing can work. Your recovery, your immune system, your brain, nothing can work with insufficient protein. And that's one of the biggest reasons, biggest problems we have in our country. We think we're eating enough of protein, but we're not, because of our meals, outside food selections and everything. So we're either deficient in protein or we're overdoing it on protein. There are people who have 4 to 5 protein shakes in a day. Okay, if you're a bodybuilder, that's different. But other people believe that the more protein they have, the more weight they will lose. You need to understand, if you're not breaking down muscle and your body has no requirement for the amount of protein you're consuming, it will get converted to fat. It's as simple as that. Any energy that comes from a carbohydrate, fat, or a protein that is not utilized or not broken down to energy is stored in the body. It's as simple as that. So we need to understand. What I'm talking about today is something called sattu. You would have heard about it. We know that this exists in Bihar, Punjab, UP, and all of these states. And for the longest time, it has been consumed literally as a superfood. If we take 4 tablespoons, that's about 30 grams of sattu. It's equivalent to almost 19.7 to 20 grams of pure protein. Okay, and that's beautiful because you can consume this twice a day, once in the morning and once maybe after your workout or once in the evening, and you have 40 grams of protein right into your system. Some people use the sattu. This is basically roasted Bengal gram. It's also chana dal. It's roasted, made into a powder. You can make rotis out of it. You can make sattu cookies out of it. You can make sattu laddus out of it. There are so many things that you can make out of this. Now, when we have chana, a lot of people have chana, they kind of get bloated, they get gassy, and that's why they don't do it. But when you have it in the form of sattu, which is just roasted Bengal gram, it's actually really good for your gut. So it doesn't bloat you up, it doesn't cause gas. Of course, if you're allergic to it, it will. In fact, it's great for constipation. It's high in fiber, it's high in iron, and it's high in magnesium. Again, magnesium is something that a lot of people lack, and that's why they have more body pains, more cramping in their calf muscles when they wake up, stiffness in their bodies. And if we have low magnesium, this is what happens. It causes more stiffness and more body pain. So sattu is rich in magnesium. About 7 years ago, I was in Calcutta, and on the way back to the airport after an event, I saw this line of people standing out, and there was this guy under a red umbrella, and he had this big stainless steel pots, and he was dishing out this yellow liquid into glasses, and these people were drinking it and then getting back to their work. So I stopped the car, spoke to this guy, and he told me all about sattu. He said, you see all these people, they push and pull these large carts. They do physical labor. They have 1 or 2 of these glasses, and they're able to work for 3 to 4 to 5 hours of heavy physical labor. And he told me in the sattu, they put roasted cumin, which is roasted jeera, mint leaves, sometimes a little bit of chili powder, salt, and pepper. 1 glass of this superfood is not just cooling for your body, and these people work in the sun. They have exposure to the midday sun. So it's hydrating, it's cooling for the stomach, it's great for the summer season. But it's not a cooling food that will cause you to get a cold or cough or mucus buildup. So that's why I call it a superfood. It is cheap, it is not expensive, and it is something that you can easily make every day at home. It's great for your gut health. Like I said, if you have constipation problems, if you have bowel movement problems, it's great for that as well. Someone recovering from surgery or diseases, or they've gone through a lot of medication and they're very weak, a simple glass of sattu, because a lot of people recovering have lost their appetite and they don't want to eat solid foods. But if you can give them this 1 glass of sattu, they're getting their protein, they're getting energy, and they're getting something that's cooling for their body, because the more medication that goes into your body, the more heat we create. Like I said, the protein is great, almost 19.7 grams. So twice a day, you're getting 40 grams of protein. You do it thrice a day, you're getting 60 grams of protein, more than sufficient for most people who weigh about 60 kilos. It's a low GI food, low glycemic index, so it makes it great for people with diabetes as well. And it's filling. The best part of this is you can have 1 glass and you're full for about 3 to 4 hours. So like you wake up in the morning, you have a fruit, you have your dry fruits together, you have a nice sattu shake, put a little bit of raw cacao in so you get your antioxidants, and that breakfast is going to keep you going for about 4 to 5 hours. Okay, it's great for PMS when girls and women have painful menstrual cycles. Okay, it is a common practice and it works beautifully. We've tried this with so many of our patients around the world. You can take a little bit of sattu, black sesame seeds, and a little bit of jaggery. So you can make them into little balls, into little laddus, and you can have this just 1 week before your period cycle and during your period cycle. You can have it every day if you want, one small laddu of sattu, black sesame seeds, and jaggery. If you don't want to go through the process of making that, take a tablespoon of sattu, mix it in water, add a little bit of raw cacao to it, and you can have some sesame seeds blended into it as well. And it's great for PMS. It is also great for your hair and your skin because it flushes out toxins from your body. We have to understand that foods either bring in toxins into our body or it helps our liver and our kidney and our bladder to flush out toxins. And roasted Bengal gram, also known as sattu, can do that for you. So this is such a beautiful food. It's inexpensive. Now, if you have an allergy or you can't have any sort of chana, then don't have it. But we have to understand that these are superfoods that exist in our country. Are we using them? Are we using them? When you use them, you'll find the immense health benefits that happens, and the glow shows on your face. Your hair starts getting better. Everything changes when you feed your body the food that it requires. When we feed our body the food that is not natural, that is artificial, it serves us no purpose. It may give us a little bit of energy, but it serves us no purpose when it comes to disease, recovery, healing, prevention, and building great health. So you may want to try this. It's available on Amazon. As usual, you may want to try to get an organic brand because India is famous for adulterating everything. Everything that's sold by weight, they adulterate it to save costs. So you may want to make sure that you get a good brand, preferably organic. Get this in your kitchen. You can have it in the form of a drink. Add it to your rotis, make complete sattu rotis. You don't even have to mix it with wheat flour. I forgot to add, it's gluten-free. So everyone who has gut problems, everyone who's celiac, intolerant to gluten, well, here's a new flour that you can actually use to make your rotis out of it. Sattu is also used in a lot of Indian sweets. You can make loads and loads of Indian sweets. And like I said, you can make cookies. You can make sattu coconut cookies where you have absolutely no white sugar. It's sweetened with jaggery and you have absolutely no gluten in it. So you see there's a lot that you can do to stay healthy. Have a great day, everyone. Until next time, eat smart, move more, sleep right, and breathe deep.